Okay.
maybe here and see if I can see part of the room that I couldn't see from the other angle.
Okay. While none of them were specifically keeping watch, they're moving about quite a bit. So at any given point, there's people looking at any which way. And you move down that way, and one of the small figures spots you, points out, and gives a shout of alarm. And
Great.
all of a sudden, everyone starts bustling about, moving about real fast. You see some of the figures that were up on the platforms up above. They grab onto some ropes and start sliding down, and they're just like all rushing towards the vessel right now.
All rushing towards the vessel?
Well, there goes my plan. My plan was to bring in the wasp, to ambush, and then we run in. But there goes that, so... Fine. Everybody run in.
I was going to say, the rushing towards the ship, not me?
Correct.
They're trying to escape. We have to get to that ship now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm going to start... How far... Are they too far away for me to shoot them?
No. You could shoot at one if you want.
Oh, is this a gangplank that's on the flat?
There's a dock leading to the... Technically, that flipper should be underneath the dock, but I can't actually do that. It's right up against the dock.
We can quickly disable the ship from taking off.
You could, run to it and try to get on board.
That's my plan, to try to...
Do that.
Yeah,
but keep in mind, none of you know what's happening except Yeldin right now.
I just hear a lot more noise when you went down that way, so my plan is to just run in.
Yeah,
okay, make me a wisdom check.
They sounded the alarm, so...
Yeah, I was inclined to do that, but Yeldin hasn't told me anything, so I'm going to hold.
I'm going to head back and say, they noticed me. Get going.
Now I'm going to run.
Right. Braxon's coming in.
Okay. When you turn away, Yeldin, you suddenly hear some bells start ringing. As you're heading back to the rest of the party to tell them. So you're all gonna rush in and make a beeline for the vessel.
Yeah, that seems like the best plan.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna be moving slow because what I'm gonna try and do is I'm gonna move half my movement, shoot, because I can still shoot my full amount.
Okay. I'm gonna try for a full-on sprint.
If they are trying to take off, then walk and shoot won't work because you'll be standing there and still shooting while the ship is taking off.
Okay, how far can Braxon get? Or we're going to have to roll initiative, aren't we?
Yeah, go ahead and everyone roll initiative, and you can move up to 120 feet, unless you are going to forego every single action that you got and just full-blown run.
So just a D10?
Yeah, actually, if you guys have not figured out your movement rate, you're moving at half speed, because you haven't figured out your movement rate, and I'm assuming that you're overloaded.
No, mine's accurate.
Huh?
I'm at light encumbrance.
Okay, so your movement rate is your movement rate times 10 in feet inside spaces like this.
I'm only lightly encumbered.
What?
That's mostly me.
Yeah, I'm only lightly encumbered, so that's only a third of my movement.
I'm light.
Speed.
Yeah, so that's 8, so you can move 80 feet.
I'm 12, so I move what?
Did you calculated out your weight?
Well, it's there,
Your
base. My weight is there, yes.
Okay.
It's, I'm still below anything, below encumbrance.
Okay.
So I'm at 12 speed, base speed, so what's that?
That's 120 feet. Unless you're going to run, at which case it's 240 feet.
Yeah, I'm going to be running as well as my 8.
I'm running. And
I was thinking about shooting, but I realized everybody's going to outpace me, so I'm going to just run as well.
We might as well run.
Braxon's going to run.
We're storming them.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Where
roll my
is-
d10. Okay.
Where
Can
do
you
you
have-
find your movement?
We're
Right.
just running, so we're just rolling for initiative, yeah?
It's a d10 for initiative. Leva.
No. Roll your initiative with your weapon.
Yeah.
My weapon? I'm not
Braxon's
using
going to
my
be
weapon.
clobbering anyone in the way.
My goal is just to run as fast as I can. I didn't have my weapon drawn.
It doesn't matter in this case because the assumption is that you would be drawing your weapon. Unless you're gonna try and do something else like tackle people or something like that.
Okay. Let me just get that set up.
So anyway, I'm running 240 feet from here.
You're going to be first.
20,
You're outrunning everyone.
Oh,
I think
yes.
80,
Braxton's for her.
100, 120, 140. Oh my God, 160.
We've got gnomish pirates.
Help! Higgimus, where are you?
Yeah, where are we? I don't know where we currently
I'm gonna end up here.
Everyone I assumed was
Oops. How do I undo that?
in here.
Where's the eraser?
So everyone,
Eraser?
I'm assuming
Oh.
that you're starting from in here because that's what it sounded like everyone was.
I can't see where you're pinging.
Right, because I'm on the wrong layer. Sorry.
Does anyone know how you delete stuff?
I'll take care of it in a second.
Leva was here.
Okay, so we're doing it from there.
I was the furthest back, so I'm like there.
So we're doing it from there. I can.
All right, if
okay,
you were
so-
further back, that's fine, but
Well, Braxon was there when Yeldin was here, and then when Yeldin went over here, Braxon would have come up to here, but he wouldn't have come around the corner.
Yeah.
you didn't say that as he was doing that.
No, I didn't. So, all right, then you can say
Yeah,
Braxon's
I'll
here.
be-
Then that's the last
yeah.
place I said Braxon was.
Okay.
Yeah, and, Ockar is gonna be here.
Yeah, I mean, it
I was
sounded
right by
like
Leva, so.
it sounded to me like everyone had moved
I'm
up
just-
to the large bedroom while Yeldin was scouting around.
I did.
No, last position I set was here, and I didn't follow Braxon, and I didn't say anything, so I stayed here.
No, I was examining the top room, then I was following up. I'm like the furthest behind everyone.
I'm
about
gonna
there.
say,
I'm behind
gonna say
Leva.
that. I mean, was there a big reason why you guys were splitting up? Because I can't imagine why you guys would be actually splitting up and being completely different places.
No, I
That's-
think we
yeah.
got our wires crossed because nobody discussed where we were standing.
Right.
There is
and
no real reason to split up, so
So it just kind of accidentally happened.
Say-
I'm,
the
I'm
party's
gonna
here.
I'm gonna say that everyone was here. You started hearing the sounds. Yeldin came back in from up here and told you what was going on, what he saw, that he got spotted. So
Oh my
you can
God.
either go up the way that he came in. So right now, Yeldin is here. Everyone else is here.
I'm gonna run through the south because that seems like the faster way to get to the ship.
Okay.
Yes, 250.
same.
Well, yeah,
I'm-
that's water. You're running over water. You can't do that.
What about these points here?
Those are stairs. They're leading up to ladders up above. But it would probably be faster to run around the edge.
So,
Yeah,
rather than go
Braxon-
so I'm
upstairs.
gonna
Because,
run this way and then try to go around like this.
because you're talking about a spiral staircase going up like 40 feet in the air.
Yeah. So what I'm
Okay.
gonna do is I'm going to run this way and attempt to go around like this.
Yeah, I follow you.
Okay.
Da-da-dum.
Braxon's going to
That's
go down there
good.
to there and try to get to that jetty.
And then 40. So I end up. Wait.
So if I have an 8, what would my speed be if I were sprinting full on?
160.
Double.
Okay.
So I'd end up around
160.
here. Is that about correct?
Okay, so
Should we just do one person that takes everyone?
Yes, yes. That's
Yeah.
what I'm going to do.
Let's
because
go.
You guys are,
Lafdul,
you
I
guys are
don't
like,
see
like
you.
planning it out, and that's not going to work. All right, so Braxon,
Lafdul.
you
Make
first.
it to there.
All right, Braxon, you
Lafdul doesn't
first.
seem to have. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
going to go first, but Lafdul doesn't seem to have rolled initiative.
All right, go ahead and roll initiative and put it in Lafdul. Make sure you're clicking on your token.
No.
Just in case he's faster than me.
Why can't I? I can't click on my token. Oh, is that why? Yeah, that's why.
So
You're
my
on the wrong
movement
thing.
rate.
I'm just sprinting.
My movement
All right,
rate is
what's
12.
your weapon speed? Because you're pulling out your weapon. I mean, unless you're planning on doing something else, should you come in contact with them, the assumption is that you're pulling out your weapon and gonna make an attack as soon as you can.
Weapon speed. It's just short bow. Should I just roll my 7? So add 7 to that. So
Roll again. Roll your initiative so that it actually puts you into the turn order.
Okay, if I were to drop my backpack, which has some things weighing me down, and my footman's mace, I would be able to run at my full speed.
Braxton's going first, unless Lafdul's first. Right.
Let's just wait until it's your turn, Ockar.
Okay, Braxton's going to go here, then here, then here. Then when he sees there's a jetty, he's going to make his way to the jetty and try to get on the ship. And if there's anyone in his way, he'll engage them.
All right, so and what's your movement speed?
It's at the top right.
Top right.
a little bit down on the top right.
Base speed 12.
What about with encumbrance? Did you calculate out what your current weight is?
No, I didn't calculate it. It says light encumbrance 8.
Okay, then that's what you are. Because you've got magical armor, that's what I'm going to say you're at.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, so you can move 160. That's going to get you to about right about here.
Okay.
Okay. Leva?
All right, I'm going to be here. I'm going to go down here. And from here, I'm going to go, well, essentially, I'm going to go up here and then run down here.
All right. So you've got full movement right now,
Yes.
correct?
Correct. And my base speed is 12.
Yeah, he's doing it.
All right, you are about right here.
Okay.
All right, Ockar, you were gonna drop your backpack.
Backpack and footman's mace to bring my my weight down below 70, so I'll be able to run at full speed.
Okay. Because of that, you're only gonna get your full movement rate this turn. Because you're shrugging off the backpack, dropping it. Do you have anything fragile in there?
The only things I brought, let's see, I have a wineskin in there, a blanket.
Glass.
I didn't bring. A lot of my stuff I left back on the ship.
Okay. What about any? Do you have any potions in there?
No, I never listed myself carrying any potions.
Okay. Then you are going to be.
Has he got oil on him? Oil flasks?
No. If I do, I left them on the ship.
You're going to be about right there.
Okay.
All right. And I'm going to need people to remember where they are.
Oops, sorry.
Can you mark me again so I can make a little marker with the shape draw? There I am.
Okay. All right, Lafdul.
I am running So I will take the same route as Braxon. Where's my thing?
All right, and your movement rate?
Is 8.
Okay.
I'm just basically behind Braxon. Yeah, so I'm going up my. I'm sprinting. I'm not.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, you're going to be about right there.
Oh, is that slightly off?
Okay, Yeldin, you were up here.
I'm gonna go the same way as Braxton. I'm not encumbered, and I have base movement 12. Because I leave most of my stuff back on the ship.
Yeah, that's one of the smarter plans for when you have to do a chase.
Oh, convenient for you. You don't have many utility items you have to carry.
All right, you're about right there. Okay. The gnomes are rushing towards the ship. Those who are on the ship are getting in. There is a hatch right there that they are going down, and these doors right there are closing automatically. They're slowly closing. You don't see anyone actually doing it, like manually doing it at the door.
Is that the only entrance onto the ship?
Those two are the only openings you see into the vessel.
And one of them is closing.
Yes.
Okay.
And,
well,
the other one is currently open as gnomes climb down into them.
Great, a pirate crew of Tinker Gnomes. I knew it.
Didn't I tell you guys? Did I not tell you?
All right, Higgimus.
All right, I'm sorry, Ald. Where the hell am I?
All right, give me just a second.
I was right by Leva, wherever she was.
Yeah, you're right there.
We eventually agreed we were all in this room.
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to. How far of a range is that? In between, like the ledge where the red square is.
Are you going to be running? Which means double movement.
It depends on how far where I'm at right now is to that red square.
Your normal movement would get you about to the doorway. Would get you about right there.
Okay. How far of a distance is that between that and that ship?
Do you want to like take a pot shot at someone?
Well, that or chunk something at them.
It's 200 feet, give or take,
so
depending on where you want to go.
I can throw, probably.
Oh, he's going to throw a bomb.
That's farther than I
You can't throw that far.
You don't know him.
If I double move, where can I get to? I'm not encumbered at all.
Yeah, you can get so from there.
That's where you find out you are somehow.
You could get about to where Ockar is.
All right, that's where I'm going to go then.
Okay, so you'll be where Ockar is right now. All right, everyone, go ahead and roll initiative again.
Are there any visible gnomes out?
Yes, there's a lot of them out. They're all rushing to the ship trying to get in. Some of them got in already. Quite a few. They appear to be doing,
Shit. Well, okay.
They seem to be used to what they're doing.
What, having to escape really quickly?
They look like they don't want to fight, so I'm going to attempt to cast command on one of them. Actually, I need to check the range on it.
What's the range on Mail's acid arrow?
Actually,
30
I'm
yards.
sorry.
Oh, damn.
Before we go anywhere, is it too late to change my movement?
What do you mean?
Change where I'm moving?
It is too late to change that.
I took my finger off the piece. Gotcha.
Oh, I rolled initiative, but it didn't go on my token because I've got the porcupine thing in the way. Let me get rid of that.
How do I cancel? God damn it.
Do you want me to roll it again, or
If
use the number that came
Yeah, you
up.
can use that number. Just modify it in the turn order.
All right.
How far is the total movement that I have?
You're unencumbered, right?
Yep.
240 feet. Melf's acid arrow range is 180 yards.
52.
Yeah, commands any fairies.
I'm just running.
What's that in
70.
feet?
540.
And can I use it on objects, or is it only
I
against...
can make it.
You can use it on objects.
Does it, would it work?
You don't know. Depends on the object.
If I sent an acid arrow into the ship, would that work?
It depends on what you want to try, what you're hitting, and whether you actually hit.
Okay, for that you'd have to explain to me a bit how the ship looks exactly, because for example, this looks like it's sort of eyes.
All right, so there's a slight change from what that looks like. Rather than having two eyes, there's actually just one in the center. I'm using a published adventure that was supposed to be a shark, and I turned it into a Scavver, so.
Okay.
I will reveal a little bit more of this.
I'll need your help in that case. Is there any place on the Scavver that I could point the acid arrow at and actually do some harm?
You don't know.
We must
best thing
destroy
that
the
you
Tinker Domes.
No information.
The best thing I think you could possible do it, since it is an acid arrow, you could possibly take out some of the support holding the world bridge up.
So it take heads.
It's floating.
Is it floating?
I'm sure he said it was floating.
The dock is floating.
Or what a ship?
Is that all the gnomes are running trying to get into the ship is not?
This dock is floating.
Yes, I'm talking about the stuff, the dotted line stuff.
I wonder if Higgimus could throw one of us onto the ship.
Those are bridges up above. Whether or not they would actually...
Not some of the gnomes on the bridge above?
Well, they're sliding down ropes and stuff like that to get onto the ship, but whether the... I mean, acid arrow isn't a whole lot of acid.
It's like a little tiny bit of acid that you throw into somebody's face. Like, take a flask of acid and throw it into somebody's face. That's about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like, you know, I mean, these bridges are held up by a series of chains from the roof. So
You might be able to destroy one chain.
Yeah, probably isn't going to do much.
Okay.
You can destroy one. That's about it. Am I about right?
Probably at best, yeah. Higgimus, you still need
running.
you still need a weapon speed or something on there.
If I'm just running,
Yeah.
I'm not going to use any weapons whatsoever.
Because the assumption is that you're going to you're ready to defend yourself against attacks, ready to make an attack once you get within range, or if if you just want to say that you're throwing down your weapons and running full bore. Like, actually throwing down your weapons, then I'll let you do that. Since, I mean, I'm using the weapon speed for the gnomes.
I'm using my fist, I guess.
Alright, and that's going to be +6.
+6?
Yeah.
That's a 12.
So you're at 12.
Oh my god.
You're
Natural
still
weapons.
faster than the gnomes.
The gnomes are on 17, so you're good.
Okay.
So
No,
is
they're
there
like a
nothing
big-
ever I could use that would be slower than a 6?
So they're like a big
Dagger?
crowd of gnomes on the
Oh,
on the
what's your
thing there.
headbutt, actually? What's your headbutt speed?
No,
Oh,
it's,
that's 6 too.
yeah, that's a natural weapon because you're a large creature. Now, if you want to go faster, then yeah, dagger. Daggers are super
Alright.
fast.
So this is just
I
like
don't have a dagger.
But the assumption, but then you're saying that you're pulling out the dagger, and So if you're saying fist, what happened to your wheellock pistol? Because that's what you rolled with last time.
Okay. Well, let's change that then to 16.
Okay.
I was trying to go faster, but you know what? Never mind.
You're still faster than the gnome,
Yeah.
so be happy.
17. No one's asked what they've got on them.
Did you roll a 10 for them?
I'm not saying you didn't ask what they had on them. No one's asked. All right.
What do they have on them?
Well, now you have to wait until it's your turn.
That is yes.
I'll find out real quick because I'm gonna be running right aboard the ship.
All right. Leva.
Right. Question is, if I go onto the bridge here, is the door down here closed?
Door down where?
Didn't you say there was a door?
Yeah, there's the large door in the back. You can kind of see it on the figure, right there.
Okay.
And then there's a small door, right there, a small hatch. They're both hatches. Let's be clear.
You said
So
the lodge is still open though.
I'd have to climb up in any case, correct?
Yeah, you'd basically have to climb up, but it's not too bad. I mean, the gnomes are doing it.
Well, they may be gnome rogues.
Mm-hmm. If I came from here, oops, not the moment. If I and went down here, then I'd end up at the hatch here.
You're going up a 40-foot spiral staircase.
Yeah.
Which is not exactly quick.
Well, is climbing the ropes quicker?
There isn't. You'd get over to the ship. You can basically cross from the dock onto the ship. It's a slight. The ship is slightly higher, but technically this fin right here is underneath the dock. I just can't show that.
Okay.
Because of the nature of what I'm using here.
Right. So next question: where would if I was full out running, where would I get? The reason why I'm asking is and not saying I'm actually doing it is because if I'm the only one ending up on the ship, that's not going to be much fun.
You can get full out run. You can get onto the ship.
We're trying to get to you.
Well.
What about the others?
I don't know. It depends on what they decide to do, and they'll say you don't know exactly what they're doing.
Let's just run. Run.
We're all running so far. No one's done anything otherwise, other than Ockar's left his gear.
Oh, that was.
Okay,
I plan to go back and get it.
You better follow me. I'm running onto the ship, and you better follow me.
And we never see the wizard again.
Okay, you're on the ship
But
now.
we find TM.
It was so much fun with Leva.
All right, Braxon.
Braxon was here, and he's gonna see how close he can get to getting onto that ship.
Okay, and you're moving at 80, right?
8, yeah.
Yeah, this reminds me of a tabletop game with dice rolling. And if you pass one, someone he has to go back to the starting point.
Are there
Snakes and ladders?
Braxon shouts out, Avast ye scurvy pirates, and looks to see whether there's anyone trying to cast off.
You're going to be so
go
out
ahead
of breath
and
if you're shouting.
mark yourself right here. Use the drawing tool.
Or you can just drag the blue box there.
No, that the blue box is
Mine.
Lafdul.
Oh, okay. So draw yourself.
I'm this guy.
I'll remember that.
Draw yourself.
Yeah, then I can.
Well,
just
no,
move
everyone needs to know.
All right.
it's just easier because then I can just move your mark.
Can you?
Yeah, I moved Leva's mark.
The GM can move everybody's mark. He can move my mark. He can move.
What? He's got Omni Essence powers.
All right, Yeldin.
Omnipotent.
Can everyone see that?
Yeah.
I'm full running onto the ship. I'm pretty sure I can make it there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can too.
Are there anyone? Is there anyone casting off ropes?
And then I'm standing in front of Leva and guarding her.
Oh, that's nice.
When I get
Thank you.
there.
Okay, yeah.
Is there anyone
Yeldin
casting
takes-
off ropes? Or...
When you arrive, Leva turns around to you and says, "Oh, I'm so happy I'm not the only one in here."
All right. Well, you're on top of the ship. You haven't gotten into the ship yet.
Auld?
Yep.
Did Braxon see if anyone's casting off ropes?
There, oddly enough, don't really seem to be any. It seems to be pretty stable where it is. Like, it's not really drifting.
Okay, cool.
Goddamn Tinker Domes!
You're not sure how that operates. All right. Ockar?
I'm gonna be running full bore
Okay.
to try to get onto the ship.
You're unencumbered now, right?
Yeah, taking out the backpack and dropping the footman's mace put me at 70, so I'm unencumbered.
All right. I think you're going to be just before the. Oops. All right. I'm making your mark smaller. Maybe I can move it a little bit more easily. Oh, get. Okay, maybe I can't move the these marks when they're
That small.
see if you can move it. Okay.
I did.
All right. So yeah, that's where you are. All right, Lafdul.
The thing is, I was trying to adjust its size earlier, but I couldn't.
I'm just gonna be basically behind Braxon. I'm running more or less the same speed as him.
So I could move.
Okay.
I could move the box, but I couldn't change the size. And you couldn't move the box, but you could change the size.
Weird. All right, Lafdul, see if you can just move yourself right behind
How?
Braxon.
Oh,
If you're moving
It
at the
does
same
make-
speed, then you're basically right behind him.
yeah. I'm just literally behind him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Higgimus.
All right, how far can I get?
You were basically where Ockar was, right?
Yes.
All right.
Yep.
So, oops, and you're moving at 120 at a full run.
I thought
Doesn't he
Higgins
naturally
had it
run
on you.
slower than us?
Well, yeah. That's why he's only
I'm
running.
not encumbered though.
Yeah, he's not encumbered. So he's moving at your he's running at your normal walk speed. All right, so you're basically right about here.
Can you draw yourself, Higgimus?
Yeah, go ahead and draw a little mark for yourself.
Higgimus be known.
Right.
The tiniest
drew the
little
small-
purple. The biggest character draws the smallest thing.
Okay, some more gnomes get into the ship, and at the same time, these hatches back here close. They are completely closed now. They're basically just swarming past you to get into that hatch there.
Can we fit in that hatch?
Yes. Higgimus, maybe not. We'll have to see.
Higgimus,
Higgimus will
would you
just
get
hold on to the ship.
He'll hold on to the fin, the fin on top.
All right, it is initiative time.
He'll headbutt his way through.
Oh God.
I'm still running.
Ooh, I did a very good roll this time around.
Has it done it again? Why is it not selecting my token? I clicked on my token and I've got.
You had
I'm
to
drawing
click
a
on the-
shape.
you
I'm
had to
drawing a
click on-
shape.
Got the wrong
Yep.
thing selected.
Yeah.
You had to click on your token at the top.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
I'll change
it's
mine.
in, so I mean, you're in the turn order, so you can just edit your number. That's fine.
It doesn't matter.
No, it's just a bit annoying.
Okay.
Oh,
And
When we get out of there, everybody's gonna be in the ship except for Higgimus, and the people on the watch are gonna
Sure,
see.
there's exhaustion penalties for running.
it's not that far, not that much right now.
Is that a lot of work?
He doesn't want to deal with it.
Yeah, I know.
I think if we run for a day,
Yeah, the thing is, he'll work it out, but the session will end. So
No, if you were running more than just a couple of minutes, then
Okay.
maybe. But All right, give me
Did
just a
everybody
second.
roll?
Yes, I need to
Yeah.
add something though.
Uh-oh.
I bet half
Uh-oh.
these characters have never had such a good workout. My character's used to running for his life.
There's going to be another line on the turn order that says giant space hamster.
I'm going to wait until they actually show up. So let me see. That is going to be
Next session.
It may have to be actually. 'Cause
One of the
we're
fun
we're
things
closing
is
in
that-
on the end here.
One of the fun
Yes.
things is if we can board this ship and kill the crew, we can take it for ourselves.
Okay.
I don't think Higgimus would approve of that.
What? The Scavver ship being ours?
I don't think he likes gnomish constructions, doesn't he? I can't remember.
All right. Leva, you are right there at the hatch.
Mm-hmm.
There's just let me see how many
Unleash leather.
What spell are you casting?
There is actually only one more gnome outside of the ship, making it rushing to
Go
get
give
into
him a
the
name.
hatch.
Slow gnome.
So
His
what are you
name
gonna do,
is
Leva?
Derpy.
Ooh, is there any way I can keep the hatch from closing?
I don't know.
Is the hatch
you can
something
try
that
something.
opens outwards?
It opens outwards. Yes, it is a hatch that is opened up. Let me.
Are
Okay.
we allowed to suggest
Moving
things?
at the same
Nope.
time. So he
I'm not gonna
let
suggest
her-
anything.
Shh.
Let her decide. Let me double check something though. Give me just a second. Okay, on the side that would be inside when it's closed, there is a metal wheel of some sort.
So they close it using the wheel.
Okay,
Maybe.
do you make it into your same speed as I am here?
I'm at the same speed as you, so I'll be able to get onto the ship this turn and possibly inside the ship.
You are here, aren't you?
Yeah. So I'm right there.
Yeah,
But I'm not.
He's like 30
Oh,
feet away. He's 30 feet away.
So
you're fine.
I jump. I go into the hatch. I follow those gnomes inside.
Okay, I'm gonna follow Leva into the hatch.
And since I barely moved, I essentially took 2 steps over and dropped into the hatch. I'm gonna try and see whether I can actually do something with the wheel.
Okay, so you're actually going to. There's a ladder. You just said that you're dropping in. Is that what you're doing, or are you climbing down the ladder?
Well, how high is it?
You don't know. It's either grab the ladder and climb or jump in.
No. I grab the ladder and climb. I'm not that
Okay.
that good.
Okay, you slide
Yeah,
down.
not Lafdul.
You climb down the ladder into the ship. They, you're basically climbing down right behind some more gnomes who are quite surprised to see you. You have an opportunity to do something to the gnomes if you want.
Well, I prepared the
I'll you
acid.
roll for.
I prepared the acid arrow.
Okay, so you're going to cast an acid arrow on one of them.
What other spells do you have? I'm just curious.
She was preparing acid arrow, so that's
Okay.
it. You can cast an acid arrow on one of them if you want.
Yeah, why not? Are there different ones there, or do they all look the same?
They're all pretty much. I mean, they look different in that they're different individuals, but you don't.
No, function-wise.
Nothing that you can tell.
Well, so I just choose the nearest one.
unlucky gnome.
It's a small room, but there are 2 doors, 2 hatches off this small chamber, and there's only a couple of gnomes right around you. They're like rushing out of this chamber. You can hear now that you're inside. It is loud. It is clanging. There's shouts, all kinds of stuff.
Oh.
But you can cast a Melf's acid arrow on one of them if you want.
No, actually, I prefer to keep the wheel open, to try the wheel to keep the hatch open. If I can do that.
Okay. That's going to happen when the last gnome moves. Then. All right. So that's what you're gonna be ready to try to keep the hatch open. Then. That's what you're saying. Okay.
I want the others to be able to enter.
Okay. Ockar.
Okay, I'm going to run onto the ship and go down the hatch that Leva went down.
Okay. And you see basically the same thing that she does. A bunch of gnomes through these hatches. They're flipping switches. They're spinning wheels. The ones right there near you are shocked to see you there. You see a couple of them start to pull out wheel-lock pistols, ready to defend themselves.
I'm going to stab one of the pistol guys with my sword.
All right, make your attack roll.
Okay, let me double check my Thaco. Thaco 17.
All right.
No, I'm hunting.
Damn it.
All right. Unfortunately, the surprise of this strange place that you're in, jumping down, climbing down into this tiny chamber, gnomes everywhere, metal pipes all over the place, loud noises. Just you aren't able to make a connection with one of the gnomes. They're just dodging out of the way. All right, last gnome is going to try and close the hatch as he comes in. Figures that it's easier to lock you two in and defend the ship against you two than everyone else on top. So let me see something.
Would Yeldin get an attack of opportunity?
Because you guys were running, no. All right, so let me double check something here. All right, I just need to check the gnome's strength score, because that's what it's going to be, Leva. Opposed strength rolls.
Oh, great.
Yeah, but it is a gnome. Come on, she might have a chance.
She could attack the gnome that's trying to
And then
close
it
the
turns
door.
out to be a gnome fighter with 17 strength.
Yeah.
Could she possibly hit the gnome
Just
with her
pins her
acid
to the
arrow
ground or something.
instead of stop necessarily hurting the gnome?
She said that she was going to try to keep the hatch open, and since this gnome is trying to close the hatch,
He's gonna push me with his fingertips and I fall over.
He just tickles you in the right spot.
go ahead and give me a d20 roll against your strength score. What is your strength score anyway?
Not that.
That is such a failure to such
Oh.
a
Yep.
magnitude.
That's double her score, isn't it?
That's
She's got a 9.
That was double my strength.
Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, he overpowers you, and it's weird because he doesn't look all that strong. You're trying to hold this thing up, and he decides to just grab onto the
Uses his
wheel.
entire body weight.
And yeah, he uses his entire body weight to pull it down, and it's unfortunately just too much. Now, he hasn't had a chance to spin it. Maybe if someone can get to the hatch, they can pull it open. We will have to see. Braxon, it is your turn.
Okay, Braxon was there.
When he pushes me, I scream, "Help! He's trying to close the hatch."
Can he get on the ship and get to the hatch?
He can, because you're running, you're not going to be able to do much, but you may be able to get an opportunity if you win initiative next round.
Okay. So
Well,
he can't get the hatch open.
Right. Go ahead and just put yourself right on the ship near the hatch.
Yeah. Can I get rid of that other shape?
If you draw yourself in, I can delete the other one. That's, or you
Right,
can move yourself.
okay.
It's I don't care which way you do.
I do not know how to do this.
I have this feeling that the ship is gonna fly away and Higgimus is still gonna be on the dock.
Yeah, me too. That's why.
Nicholas has
That's
got
why.
his base that he always wanted.
That's why Braxon was looking for ropes. He was thinking if the ship was tied up to stop them untying it.
Is that your
no.
is that your mark there by Leva's yellow dot?
That's my mark there.
Okay, then I'm gonna delete the other.
Oh, I can't ping.
That's fine.
Yeah, you got to reselect the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is my mark here.
Okay. All right. So I deleted your other one. All right, Yeldin. You happen to just as you're ready to move, you see something. I'm gonna put him in.
Novish Death Ray.
Can I drag him up? I can.
Oh no.
All right, Yeldin, you're on the ship. You'll have an opportunity to do something, but you do see coming from out of here a Giff in plate armor.
Higgimus, we know your role.
All right, but Yeldin, it's your opportunity. The hatch hasn't quite closed. If you want to try and do an opposed strength check to pull it back open.
Giff versus Giff.
Where's this gift coming out of?
You're on push to talk, Yeldin. Remember.
Oh right. Where's the GIF again?
The GIF is coming from, out there.
Also, the hatch is closed in front of you now, so
It's closing. You can.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a post strength check.
All right, go ahead and roll 1d20.
I think
My
that's a
strength is
pass.
13.
And what's your 13? Okay. You get your fingers under it just as it's closing down, and with all your might, you start pulling it open. And with Leva's aid beneath, you're able to get it open a bit. Not quite enough to get anyone in there, but you've successfully prevented it from closing. Lafdul, you're also seeing this gift come out of the passageway.
Oops, didn't mean to cut. Where's the selector? Can you not
I put
select
something great on Discord.
It's he kind of looks over to Higgimus, but he's gonna run up towards the ship. Yeah, no, he's running.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So you'll get on the ship. You won't be able to.
I'm by
really
Braxon.
Yeah.
On top of it.
Okay.
We're trying to help open it.
All right. The Giff sees what's going on, and he pulls out an arquebus, and he is going to take a pot shot at you, Yeldin, since you're clearly trying to keep that hatch open. And where did I put their stats? There it is. All right, so he brings his arquebus up and touches a hand match to it. There is a loud explosion. Let me see what the range is here. That is not the right tool.
Thank
That's a
God
hell
it's
of a
the type
pot.
of it's the time day and age where firearms don't have that great of range.
Yeah, there's a boom, a small boom, a puff of smoke, and you hear from way behind you a ping. So he missed you.
It's the ping gun.
All right, Higgimus.
It still would have hurt.
All right. Seeing hearing that, I turn around, look, like, ooh, boomer. I will let the party, I guess, try to take the ship, and then I will work my way towards that other Giff. I will shoot my gun.
Okay, so you're not going to
Wait,
run.
how far away is it?
It's pretty far right now. Like if you decide not to move at all, That's about 270 feet. So the range is it's pretty long range. That is a range of 9.
So D&D suddenly got modern. 2 Giff shooting at each other.
All right.
Get behind the chest high walls.
He's not gonna be able to shoot that again real quick. I will run towards him.
He's wearing plate armor.
Okay, so you're gonna go 120. That's about 60.
I think Higgimus will want that plate armor for himself.
All right, so you're about right there.
Okay.
And another gift comes out. The first one.
Oh.
Goody.
Higgimus, you've got this.
I'm thinking about have to help Higgimus.
No, just take that ship.
He also has an arquebus, and he fires at Yeldin.
Should have come with the rest of us.
This is going to be a fantastic place to end the session.
No!
Hold on. No, we're going to go through this, but it is the end of the round. So, let's see. Where are my other dice?
Oh God, did he crit?
Oh, goodbye, Arm.
Aren't you going to end the session where the ship takes off with all of us except Higgimus? And Higgimus is surrounded by 30 Giff with guns.
Lafdul and Braxon are just like holding onto this metal ship with their weapons embedded into it.
Yeah.
All right, so he aims at Yeldin, touches the hand match to the arquebus, and there is a sound that is definitely not right as the barrel explodes in his face.
Oh God!
Awesome.
Did it kill him?
No. Wow.
No, it
right.
didn't kill him. But...
Let's see.
Damn!
That is going to be...
Did you roll a 1?
I rolled a 1. I rolled a 1.
Oh.
That has to do with some kind of damage to him.
It did. You don't know exactly what it did, but yeah, there's a little bit of a it definitely sounded wrong. The back end near his shoulder kind of goes boom a little bit, and the smoke is not coming out of the front of the barrel; it's coming out of the back of the gun. And
oh God!
He wheels back in pain and drops the weapon.
Probably stands on it.
Take a minute. I think you've got a chance.
So that is going to be where are their hit points? All right.
Higgimus might want to take notes.
Now I can't wait for next weekend because I want to see how this comedy of errors ends.
Yep, that is going to be the end of the session. Just as we're about to have some fun with combat, which is going to be really interesting because half of you guys are inside the ship in a with a different map, and others are outside. And this is going to.
There is a way to do this. I can tell you how we can make this work. There is. After the session, I will explain the mechanics.
Well, I can just drag and drop the players in between that. I don't have a problem. I got 2 different maps.
Oh, you know about how you can put different players in different maps?
No, actually, I don't know that, but
I'll tell you after the game.
Okay. But before we do that, I will show you what you see inside the ship. Okay.
And we'll need more than one person there to test how this works, by the way.
I'm just revealing what you see, and then I will bring you guys over there. Okay. I need to move where this is. Alright, there we go. Okay, so you should be able to see it. That's the wrong ping.
Are our character tokens on this map
Not
so
yet.
we can do? Okay.
Not yet. I'll figure that out in a second.
Okay.
But so this is what you can see right now. Ockar and Leva, you're in this room with the big number 4. That ladder is on the side. Keep in mind that this is actually rotated 90 degrees counterclockwise from what's on the other map.
Oh, so is this...
That's the
Is
front.
this in the front of the ship?
Yeah, that's the front.
And I
Okay.
can't ping.
I saw your ping.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, right. I couldn't see my ping
Yeah.
because it was black.
But I saw
Yeah,
your
you're in
ping.
the darkness.
All right, so that's what you'll see, and we will get to that in the next session. All right, for now, everyone gets 50 experience points.
Ooh, that was quick.
50. Okay.
Well, you didn't kill anything. But you did stuff.
I slashed at somebody, but that doesn't count. Oh God. My XP total at the moment is 6, 6, 6, 6.
Well, that's good, because you're actually getting another 50 experience points.
Okay, so I'm at 100.
Yep. And, Lafdul, you picked a lock, right?
A lock, yeah.
Yeah, alright. So, you're also gonna get... Your thief is gonna get 50 experience points.
Okay.
Is there carpentry experience points?
So yeah, my plan.
Actually, yeah, that's a good point. You get 25 experience points for figuring that out on that.
I was only joking.
No, it was good. It was a good point. Definitely.
20
I mean,
points.
if there's something that you think that,
Did you say
especially
20
more-
for that?
Yeah, 25.
25.
I guess so. It's the finding the cave, but eh.
No,
So-
actually, that's a good point. No, you're right. That's 25 experience points for you, Yeldin. All right.
Yeah, the plan I would have had if Yeldin didn't get captured or didn't get seen was us going back to the ship and having some of us ambush from the caves while the ship comes in through the main entranceway.
So
A center attack of sorts.
you're
but that's not
you're gonna
happen.
figure this out pretty soon, but that wouldn't have worked anyway.
Okay then.
So, all right. Well, anyway, I assume no one actually went up a level.
No.
I didn't think
not
so.
for a long time.
Yeah, I figured.
Ooh, I just leveled up last session. Yeah.
Okay, well, that's where we're going to end it. We'll pick it up with this fun combat chase of gnomes into a metal vessel in the next stream session. I hope you guys enjoyed playing, and I hope everyone out there enjoyed watching. And we'll see you guys next time.
See ya.
Thanks for having us.
Yep.
Okay.
Thanks a lot.